The whistle. It's done! It's over! Trinidad has dethroned the United States, knocking them out of the World Cup 2018.
This is an utter embarrassment. You can't get a draw against Trinidad? You don't deserve to go to the World Cup.
I feel like every time I've been here, there's been a hurricane.
Men's or women's games, we're going to be at every single game in some capacity, no matter what.
You're not going to win every game, right? I think you can't just be a fan by yourself. You have to share what you do in the stadium, and living and breathing and dying for your team is absolutely essential to that. So when that win does come, it's absolutely amazing. So the inception of the American Outlaws started in Lincoln, Nebraska, of all places. We had this little group of friends in Lincoln that we went to bars and watched games with, but every time we went to a soccer game in another city, we were just looking for other fans to join up with. And that just didn't exist, and so one day we were like, well, why don't we just do it?
I've been an American Outlaw for about 10 years. I have a full-time job as well, so I put in about 50 to 60 hours a week with that, and then on my days off, I'm traveling to put on these events.
The American Outlaws don't just follow the men's national team, we also follow the women's national team. They're playing out in North Carolina, so we actually have a crew out there, including my wife, that's helping out at that game. We're going 100% in on this World Cup, or 100% in on the last World Cup. We had thousands, for all the games. Whatever support we give to the men's team, we have to equal that and try to equal that for the women's team.
When I would travel to games before American Outlaws started, they would never have a night before party. They would never set up something every single game for a tailgate.
Grilled food for free for all the thousands of members that show up. We try to stay independent. We just do what we do and what we do and think best for the fans for U.S. soccer.
I was in Trinidad for the game. That next day I was supposed to literally get on a flight and fly out to Russia and do site visits, and instead I'm on the phone booking my flight back to Nebraska. I expect us to be better than what we did this last time around. I think we took things for granted.
We need a coach. We need the right coach.
I'm excited to always see new players coming up the ranks.
Pulisic's absolutely incredible, but the younger players I'm excited about are Tim Weah, Weston Kinney, Josh Sargent.
I still wish they wouldn't have called some of the old players in, the more senior players. I think seeing what we have in the development system and getting them more time to play together would have been the smarter move on my end.
It's not usually the sexy thing, that people watch for, but the U15, U17, U20 teams, that youth talent and what they have there and giving them a chance and actually supporting those teams is absolutely immense. If we can find a way to get more and more fans to those youth games, I think that could mean a ton for those kids. We're a voice for the fans for U.S. soccer.
Sometimes U.S. soccer does not like to hear what we have to say, but at the same time they take it during this slow period of time when they're having trouble selling full stadiums out. We're still bringing thousands of people. Still, what keeps me coming back is just the family we've created, AO. As far as future with the team, I just want us to improve better.
We hear a lot from the players, like what we do means something. And I'd like to say that to all our other members and fans out there. What we do does matter to the players. When we have 1,000 people show up to a meaningless game, they care that there's 1,000 fans behind them at that game. If you have a chance to get out to watch these kids play, they're the future. And yeah, we're here for the future.